Second graders, today we are going to be stamping our flower and leaf prints today. So at the drive-thru, you're going to need to grab 2 colored pieces of paper, one for your flower and one for your leaf. The first thing you need to do when you get to your table spot is put your name on your paper. Turn it over, Mrs. Calvert, and your class code on both. Then you're ready to print. So at your table, there will be a tray that has a brayer and some ink. You need to roll the brayer across the middle of the tray so that some ink gets on your brayer. Notice how the ink isn't in the corners or the sides. I'm trying to keep the ink right in the middle so that I don't waste any in the corners or the sides of the tray. Then I'm going to roll my brayer across my leaf or my flower. I'm trying to get the ink from the roller onto the flower, and sometimes they stick and flip over. That just happens because they're very small. I'm gonna do my flower too while I have a chance. But there's not enough brayers and ink trays for everyone to have their own, so you're gonna have to share. I would pass this next to my classmate. Now, very carefully, I'm going to lift by just touching the edges of the stamp, just the edges of my flower. I'm not trying to wipe any ink off the front, then I'll get it on my hands and I won't have a nice clean print. Carefully lifting it, I'm going to flip it onto my flower paper and I'm going to hold it down and count to 10. I don't want the flower to slide back and forth or up and down. I need to just hold it steady. And my fingers are kind of just rubbing or walking over that flower so that I have a nice stamp. Peel it up carefully. Ooh, that's my best one yet. Put my flower down, I'll show you what the leaf looks like. But same thing, pick it up carefully from the edges. Try not to smudge any ink on the front. Turn it over on my paper. Press, rub each corner and side so that I get a nice print. Lift it up. My best one yet. Then I would need to get more ink on my flower or my leaf. So I'd use the brayer, roll, 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 lift and press. We want you to try to at least get 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this page and 6 on this page. I can be done. I want you to try at least get 5. When you are finished with your project, you are going to put your stamps and your prints all on your messy mat and carry the whole thing over to the drying rack. At your tables, I also have some blue cloths that you could wipe your fingers as you're working. Your hands are getting really inky from trying to flip over your stamp. That's a great tool for you to kind of clean off your hands in between stamps. I can't wait to see how your prints turn out.